Throughout my experience as a medical student and then becoming a doctor, the main motivation that has been there for me is to become a dependable person. The future of medicine is with computer science, and there's so much things. The diagnosis is changing, the way we diagnose are changing, and the biggest challenge for medical students is that you have to delay your gratification. Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Mohammad Shazil. I'm a graduate of Allama Iqbal Medical College, Lahore, and an ex-house officer of Jinnah Hospital, Lahore. I am natively from Multan. This is where I've been brought up all my life, and this is where I've spent my school life in. And I did my matriculation as well as FSC from Multan as well. And it was at that moment where I knew I had enough aggregate to go to either Multan, for example, Nishtar, or anywhere in Lahore. So I chose Lahore. And I chose Lahore because I wanted to gain a bigger experience, an experience away from home, away from the confines of home, because I've been living a very secured life throughout my childhood. And as I grew up, I wanted to grow up in a place where I face more challenges. If we talk about the motivations behind me becoming a doctor, I think it was at the point of matriculation where I had to choose either I have to go in pre-medical or pre-engineering. So at that point I thought of a career, where should I go? Should I go in the sciences or should I go in towards biology? So I think my motivation and my direction was in the direction of the community. I wanted to do something for other people, and that was my main motive. And throughout my experience as a medical student and then becoming a doctor, the main motivation that has been there for me is to become a dependable person and a dependable doctor, someone whom others can trust, and someone on whom people can depend on for their decisions. And whenever I've found myself at a low, and whenever I've felt like I don't have motivation to study or do something else in that direction, so I think I thought of that person and I wanted to become that person. And that person, me thinking myself of being that, has given me a lot of motivation. And there have been a lot of challenges along the way. I think the biggest challenge for medical students is that you have to delay your gratification. You are there, you are studying while other people are out there partying, they are attending events, they are attending family events. Even you can't be there for your family, and you get really frustrated and you think, what's the point of this? And at that moment you feel really challenged, because other people might be earning more money than you at that age. You might not even be graduated, and there are people from your own community, your own peers, and they are far ahead of you in terms of what we call success in the society. But as a medical student, you have to know, you have to keep your eye on the prize. You have to keep yourself motivated toward that direction, because the service that you will be doing to the people and to the society, it cannot be replicated by any other field, and I feel very proud of that. If I had to give one advice to the aspiring medical students or to the students who are studying in MBBS currently, it would be a quotation that was on a board in my college, that you are not studying for the day of your exams, but you are studying for the day when you will be the only person between the life and death of a patient. And I think if we study and if we keep that in mind while we're giving our exam and while we're preparing, that would give us a lot of motivation, and that can also lead us in a very good direction as well, a direction where we want to go and a direction of whom we want to be as a person and as a doctor. I think you can't become successful in life without having mentors and people who guide you along the way, and I have not been short of such people in my life. One of them was my English teacher, Sir Noman. He guided me how to compartmentalize my life into different parts. Like, there's a part for your career, there's a part for your family, there's a part for your fun. And after him there was Dr. Noman as well in my physiology, and after that there was Dr. Imran. He taught me how to be disciplined, and in my clinical life there were Dr. Shahid Sarwar and Dr. Zakir. They taught me how to approach clinical situations in both medicine and surgery. If I were to talk to my younger self as a medical student, I would probably ask myself to be more chill and do more fun, because you will go along the way and you will get what you want, but you should never sacrifice the important things in your life for that. And there's always time and there's always space for you to create, to do things that you like. Although I have tried my best, but I think they could have been more. And it's not really a regret, but it's something that I would have been more keen in that direction. And as for the last thing, that the future of medicine is changing, and I don't think the doctors are ready for it. The future of medicine is with computer science, and there's so much thing. The diagnosis is changing, the way we diagnose are changing, and sadly, most of our world and the part of the world where I live in is still in the practices that are old and that are outdated. I think in the modern future, the X-rays will probably, X-rays and CT scans and MRIs, they will probably be tested by computers, and history taking could be more easier, diagnosis would be more easier, and I think that is the future of medicine. So if there's a new coming student who is looking in this direction, I think you should also think about collaboration with computer science and using computers, using the help of computers to do things. And I think I would also like to look forward in that direction. At the end, I would just say that medicine is a very highly paying field, but not in terms of money. In terms of respect, in terms of respect for you, as well as the respect you have for yourself as a person. And I think if we just try to become more compassionate and more empathic and more knowledgeable as well in treating other people, we can make this world a better place, and doctors can really do something about that.